Hey everyone, if you don't know me, my name is Joe, and this is my coming out video. I am gay. I know that might be a surprise to some of you, and I don't really fit the stereotypes, but I am gay. I do like other guys, and so I want to be honest about who I am, and just tell a little bit about my coming out process and how I've come to understand that I can be both gay and Christian. I grew up in the Christian church, and I really liked church. You know, it wasn't just something my parents made me do, it was something I wanted to do. And so throughout high school and college, I was really involved in Christian groups, and I saw a lot of good change in my life being a Christian. It's still the most important part of who I am. But I also knew, since junior high or so, that I liked other guys. And I figured it would go away eventually. I figured it was just a phase, because obviously you couldn't be gay and Christian, so I didn't worry about it. I knew God would change me eventually, and so for most of high school and college it wasn't a problem. But towards the end of college, it started to weigh on my mind a lot more, and it really stressed me out, and so I decided to pray that God would make me straight. And so I spent several months talking to God about it and, praying to be straight and looking up how to change your orientation and doing everything I could to change it. And by the end of it, I was much stronger in my Christian faith, and I had a much better sense of who I was, but I was also still attracted to other guys, and I still wanted to spend the rest of my life with another guy. And it was really confusing, and so for the first time I started to read what the Bible actually said, and look at the verses that everyone talks about, and the understanding I came to, which is where I'm at today, is you can be gay and Christian, that being gay is not a bad thing, that you can let that be part of your identity, and that there's nothing wrong with a lifelong, loving, committed gay relationship. I think the most important thing about being a Christian is loving God and loving others. And even looking at the life of Jesus, I saw that he loved people, he helped the minorities and the oppressed, and he broke the rules and he broke the designs because he always valued human life over human institutions. I believe you can be gay and Christian. If you're same-sex attracted and you're trying to figure out how you can be Christian, or if you're in the LGBT community and you've been hurt by the church or hurt by Christians, I want you to know that God loves you, that you are not a mistake, that you are not broken, that you are valuable to God. And if you haven't heard that from the church, or if you've been hurt by the church, or if you've left the church, I get it, and I'm sorry. I would say the church is not always a great picture of what God is like. And so even if you've given up on the church, don't give up on God, because he loves you as you are, and you are valuable to him. If you want to talk more about it, if you want to message me or email me or leave a comment in the videos, feel free. Or if you just want to discuss this in general, to share your viewpoint or hear more of my story, just let me know. I would love to talk to people about this and really help everyone come to a better understanding. But that's kind of where I'm at, and that's how I've come to understand that you can still be gay and Christian. Being gay is not the most important part of my life. It's a big part of my life, but it's not the most important thing. The most important part for me is still my Christian faith. But I can still embrace my gay identity as a Christian. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. I have come out to some people already. I've come out to my parents, who have been very loving and supportive, so thank you guys, I really appreciate that. I've come out to my roommates, who have been really helpful. There were a few months that were really stressful, and I thank you guys for listening to me and putting up with me and letting me vent about this. But yeah, I've also come out to some other friends, and so far everyone has been really supportive. It's actually really encouraging. I've gotten a lot of good responses from people, even people I don't agree with. They're still loving and supportive and willing to talk about it. So thank you guys. You guys are the best. Feel free to share this video with your friends. And again, if you want to talk more about it, just let me know. I would love to. So thank you. That's all I've got.